Hi, it's Jill again from Stitched with Love, and today we're going to show you how to do a threaded back stitch. That is what's here. It's actually here too, but on this one it's threaded through two different rows of back stitch. We're just going to do the single one. It's a nice way to outline. So first thing we're going to do is a row of back stitch, and I have chosen a size 8 purple eleganza thread, and I'm going to do a row of back stitch. And to do the back stitch, you just bring your needle up, you're going to go back and then forward, and then I'm going to go back to this stitch. Now I'm going to keep my needle pretty much straight up and down as I go so I can hit that exact hole, and then I'll move and go forward. If you've done a back stitch before and you haven't been happy with your back stitch, it's probably because you're not hitting the exact hole, and so taking your needle at a 90 degrees to your fabric, it's a much easier to hit the same hole. Now when you do the threaded back stitch, in the example I showed you, it was done with the same color thread. I'm actually going to change the thread when I do the threading for this one. So that's going to give us a pretty good row of back stitches to try. So I would just knot my thread on the back, and if that was the end of my row, and then I'm going to bring up a new thread, and this is a size 3 and it's in a variegated pearl cotton, and I'm going to come up about the center of the first stitch, and then all I'm going to do is weave this thread back and forth through those back stitches. I can leave this as loose as I want or pull it tight. And you can see how fun that is with the different color. It shows up even more, and the different size thread gives it even more added interest. Very simple technique. It's very pretty to outline a shape. And there you can see I've started with a bigger loop and made them even smaller. You can pull it tight. It can pretty much look however you want it to. When I get to the end of the row, if I wanted to make it a double threaded back stitch, then all I would do is, instead of stopping right there, I would keep going and go back through those the other direction. And that would give me a loop on both sides. And that shows you how to do a back stitch, threaded back stitch, and a double threaded back stitch.